real reason why your horse doesn't get any better. A comprehensive understanding of training an animal is multifaceted and complex. Those who may say it's simple have not grasped the complexity of two individuals and their two different experiences of the world trying to collaborate. In this video, I address 5 key principles to try to make it more manageable. Positive reinforcement, consequences, consistency, patience, and communication. So, what's the deal? Like training a horse. You really want to dig deeper, huh? It's kind of cozy not knowing too much, because then you don't see the issues coming up. The more you learn and figure out, the more you realize how intricate and precise horse care needs to be to tackle potential problems. That goes for health hurdles and understanding the horse's mental state. Optimal horse care and top-notch training lead to prime development. But where do you even start? It might sting a bit if you start seeking advice from experts who have got more experience in horse training than you do. And then you realize that your own ways ain't all that well thought out and effective. So what's the deal then? It's all intertwined. If the horse is acting up, there is always a root case. And do you truly want to know what's behind it? What if the reason you're not performing well at competition is because you're nervous, but you don't want to admit it? What can you do about that? What if the gear you thought fit perfectly actually doesn't? What if you're so attached to that fancy new saddle that you'd rather not blame it for anything? What if the horse is grumpy in the stall because it's stressed by the neighbor horse? It gets uneasy around the horse you fancy, but it ain't feeling the vibe. What if the horse is too spirited because it's getting the same amount of feed as the others, but not enough exercise because you're always on the go? And you ride less and less because it's getting nerve-wracking. What if it's actually your fault that the horse is giving you a hard time? It ain't fun to face that. Training a horse is tough, complex. Do you really want to dig deeper? With more knowledge, more folks realize that pointing fingers at the horse for lack of progress ain't the way to go. They lose a scapegoat or crutch, if you know what I mean. Understanding horse training. Let's talk about the 5 key principles of horse training: the relationship and the learning environment. The lack of understanding horse training may be the real reason why your horse doesn't get any better. My horse, or the horse, is my investment, and I want to secure my invests. High-risk training methods also pose a high-risk loss of value. What I mean about the horse is my investment is it's my investment in happiness, friendships, wellness and training. For both of us, both me and the horse. And I don't want any of us to lose any of it. When an ordinary person who loves horses wants to train their horse to a certain level, a number of challenges can arise along the way. Although the passion and the love for horses is strong, training a horse requires hard work, patience, and dedication. Although training a horse to a certain level can be challenging, the reward of seeing the horse develop and thrive under one's care can be incredibly fulfilling. With proper guidance, dedication, and understanding, an ordinary person who loves horses can overcome these challenges and achieve success in horse training. It's really important to have a safe and trusting relationship with the horse you are training for it to learn effectively. A safe relationship builds trust and respect between you and the horse, and it's crucial for learning and cooperation. To be able to teach something to a horse, it's important to understand the following principles. Positive reinforcement. Use of rewards and positive stimuli to reward desired behavior in the horse. Reward can be as simple as removing pressure or stress. This principle involves giving rewards when the horse performs desired behavior to increase the likelihood of the behavior being repeated. You must simply make it easy for the horse and comfortable to the horse to give you the answer you're asking for. Consequences. The consequences of behavior, either positive or negative, affects the horse's learning. Understanding how rewards and punishment affects the horse behavior is essential for effective learning. Remember that horses learn from positive influence, while negative influence, such as punishment, often stresses the horse, and the only thing that happens is that it becomes good at being scared. Scared and stressed horses learn very little other than being on alert. Consistency. Being consistent in training and the horse's expectations is important to avoid confusion. Clear and consistent communication helps the horse understand what is expected of them. Patience. Learning takes time, and it's important to be patient with the horse during training. Giving the horse time to understand, learn, and adapt is crucial for successful learning. Make sure you give your horse a timeout once in a while. Some of what we ask our horses for requires a certain strength or balance. If the horse has not progressed far enough in its physical development to meet the work requirements, then the work requirements have been set too high and too early in the process. Where to set the bar in relation to this requires knowledge and patience from the rider or driver. It takes a long time for a horse to develop strength that is necessary. In this case, it's wise to rely on an experienced mentor in the process, a trainer who has successfully trained horses to the desired level before. If you ask people for advice, make sure to ask the people who have done it before. Ask the people with real experience and real advices. My experience is that advice from unassuming or assertive people is not always good advice, unfortunately. The most skilled trainers have no need to tell you or your horse that they are skilled. The results speak for itself. Communication. Establishing good communication with the horse through body language, voice, and other signals is key to effective learning. Being able to interpret the horse's signals and adjust communication is crucial to achieve desired results. A good and safe relationship is essential for good communication. By understanding and applying these principles in the training and teaching of horses, one can create a positive and effective learning environment that promotes the horse's ability to learn and develop. Building a strong bond and applying the effective training methods can lead to a fulfilling journey of growth and learning for both the horse and the trainer, who is you. I really wish you the best of luck in your training with your horse, and I hope you enjoy it every day.